90 days, what's your monthly target, how many jobs, weekly target, and daily target. Then I want you to write me a short description of how you're going to execute this.
It's game time and I'm up one.
How many bottles of product? So we're about building relationships. So I'm a team of GRAPHENE, the fastest growing brands for detailing products, chemicals, and coatings in the world. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Weekly Buff. And this week we've got a Glossy University video with students coming in from Miami and Arkansas. These guys came to get trained up to become professionals and learn the business. And I mean business, not just the application side. Working in a real shop on real cars is the best way to learn. And so these guys are getting certified in our 2-day boot camp to learn how to execute the highest level of prep and coating installation. We got Gustavo from Miami. We've got Miguel from Prestige Auto Spa in Searoy, Arkansas. So guys, if you're looking to get into the business or in the business and you're getting stuck, I highly recommend you visit the link in the description box. You can train virtually or you can attend a boot camp. We've got limited spots left for the rest of the year. We'd love to see you here, so go ahead. I hope you guys enjoyed the video this week. It's gonna be great.
Well, people always flip out about that. They jump to like 4. It's all pressure for me. Yeah, definitely. It's all pressure, you know. When you're cutting, you put more pressure, you start leaving off. When you start polishing, now you're just gliding it across the frame just to make it fine and off and clean it up, you know?
It's 10 to 12 passes. You got to change up your compounds and your pads because something's wrong. You don't want to be sitting there forever trying to do that, you know? Because you want to get it done 2 to 3 passes ideally, and then you should be able to get out most of the scratches. Gang stage, right? Kind of do more than you would normally do. And I kind of just squeeze together. That way it kind of just all spreads out in there.
Oh. So then I like to just
outline it come down. And you see in the video they call it cross hatching, right?
yes.
Up and down. Then go side to side. This is ensure that you cover everything, you know.
Just not in a swirling mode.
No, it's everything straight lines.
Everything's straight lines.
Because you introduce marring into the finish, especially on black or softer paint. And then he'll tell you, like, look, this is a hard clear, this is a soft clear, this is a sticky clear, yeah. And so to understand the difference, we'll give you, there's gonna be 4 or 5 product combinations he shows you that you'll use 80% of the time. In fact, there'll be 2 that you use most of the time, okay? And if he'll say, if you're doing a 1-step, this will be your pattern product combination. And you need to like write that down, even though Austin's videoing it, get your pattern product combinations like on the truck when you work on that today, watch his approach to that. Then write down what was the pattern product combination and then take a picture before you do it and then take a picture after. So that you have a reference point when you go back and you get a job like that, you can go back and refer to it, right? You have something to look at and say, okay, because a lot of guys like look at it like, what am I looking at? Like we teach Marcus, even our shipping guy, he knows how to correct, right? So that when he's talking to customers, he can explain the product. The product's like a professional because he's done it. If you don't do it, you can't tell people how to do it.
Polish your coat, I'm done in an hour. And they're like, how do you do it so fast? I'm like, because I do the same thing all the time. Nothing changes. I do the same pattern, I do the same routine, it's just the same thing every time. So when I do a door, it's always gonna be how you do it, you top half of the door or I split the door in half. And I'm gonna do that, run it up and down, and I'm done. And just keep going all the way around, you know? People get a little too caught up in what they're doing. They're like still worried about stuff. I'm like, just run it and you can always come back and double check it after. Polish it. Take you about 20 minutes, half an hour. Come back, walk around. If you see a little thing you want to get rid of, hit that again. But other than that, you're good. People get really like at that too, get a little scratch on the bottom of the door. Don't get caught up over that because they ain't gonna move. You can try all you want. There's no, you might cause more damage than good. You trying to get that one scratch out. Yeah. And you can tell customers the scratch is way under here. That ain't gonna come out. They'll be like, okay, they don't care. You know what I mean? But yeah, you just set the right expectations with people. And if you see scratches, that's probably not gonna come out and be like, I'll be honest with you, unless I start sanding this thing, it ain't gonna move.
Stay tuned and be sure to like or subscribe or ring the bell if you like this video. We'll see you next week. And you're gonna text it to me so me and Austin can see it. So we're gonna tell you a strategy on how to close that. What's gonna happen is by you doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jobs, you're gonna tell us how long it's gonna take you to sell those 10 jobs and when you're gonna close it. Is it 30 days? Is it 60 days? Is it 90 days? Then you're gonna set a plan of how you're gonna execute that. Remember, I talked about 90-day targets on the platform, okay? Now you're getting why this is important. So this is super important, okay? Then I want you to send me a picture of what you're gonna do in 90 days, how many jobs, which will tell me how much your 2 jobs, 60 days, 90 days, what's your monthly target, how many jobs, weekly target, and daily target. Then I want you to write me your short description of how you're gonna execute this. This is your homework. You do it? Yeah. Okay.